Julia?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Bob. I'm a detective here at the Sheriff's Office. This is Josh, another detective. We want to talk to you about what happened here today, okay? But because you're not free to go, I want to read you your rights, okay? Have this been read to you today already?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember who read those to you?
No, I wasn't given a name. It was just...
Okay. Do you have any questions about what he read you?
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to read them again.
All right.
And then if you got any questions, you just ask me, okay? I'll answer whatever you want to the best of my ability, okay? So, first of all, this one's pretty simple. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand that one?
Yep.
Excuse me. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned.
Okay.
Any questions there?
No.
Okay. Anytime, just stop me if you need to, okay?
Okay.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. Understand that one?
Yep.
Okay. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that? So
Yep.
if we start talking here, you know what, Bob, I'm done. Just tell me, Bob, I'm done.
Okay.
And we'll be done, okay? So do you understand all those?
Yep.
Okay, will you sign right here that you understand your rights? All right, so do you go by Julia?
Yeah.
Can I call you that?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, and just call me Bob and him Josh, all right? So we want to find out what happened today and why we are here now, okay? Are you willing to talk to me about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
We went to finish getting our stuff. We left 2 days ago, the day before yesterday. And we were coming down today. He knew we were coming today, and I knew he was going to show up because he's done it multiple times, trying to manipulate her into coming back, all this and stuff. And I don't trust him.
Mhm.
I stand by what I did, and I always will stand by what I did. And we got our stuff, and I got in the truck. She said, go to the truck, so I got in the truck, and I'm sitting there. And I'm sitting in the road, and they are in the house in the living room, and I can hear him screaming at her from the living room. So that's when I went inside to talk to him, because first off, he called me a no-good cunt and a lowlife, and I don't take that. I don't take being bullied by anybody.
Okay.
And so I told him to keep my name out of his mouth, and that's when my mom came out the door, and she shut the screen door, and he was pushing on it and pushing her, and she was yelling at me to go get in the truck, but I wasn't leaving until she got out.
Okay.
And that's when he went around to he disappeared into the bedroom, and he came back and he had a shotgun in his hand.
Okay.
And that's when I went and I told him, try something, I'm going to put a bullet between your eyes. And he said, you're not going to do it, you're too pussy. So when I grabbed the gun out of the console there,
Okay.
and my mom said, Julie, get in the truck and put it down. So I got in the truck, I put it down, my sister helped my mom in the truck. And before I could get the truck and drive and get out of there, he put the hammer through my windshield.
Okay.
And that's when I flung the door open and I let a shot off.
Okay.
And then he went inside, back into I see him walk into the bedroom, and that's when I took off because I knew what he was going after.
Okay. All right. So what I want to do is I want to go back over everything, but I want to go a little bit slower this
Okay.
time. And then I know you're familiar with everybody.
Yeah, it's
but
just, I have really bad anxiety,
right.
so I talk faster.
And this is, you know, your adrenaline's going,
Yeah.
you're kind of hyped up. This was something traumatic,
Yeah.
right? So what I want to kind of do is slow it down a little bit. And I know you're saying him, her. This is the first time I'm meeting anybody here involved, okay? First time I met you, your mom, you know, he met your sister. I don't even know this. I've never met this guy, Justin. Okay, so I haven't met him yet, all right? So when you say him, hers, I have a little trouble processing that, plus I'm old. Okay, so I'm going to have to give you some time here.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you to kind of slow it down, and we might go over stuff. I'm going to ask you probably some stupid questions. You're like, why is he asking me this? Details matter for me,
Mhm.
okay? And in this investigation, when I want to get a clear picture of what's going on, the details matter.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to back you up to how did you get to Monroe today?
We drove my truck down.
Okay, and your truck is that black?
The black Ram, yes.
Black Ram with the hole in the windshield
Yep.
from the hammer. Okay. So where did you come from?
Marion, Michigan, up by Claire.
Okay, and how long does it take you to get down here?
About 2.5 hours, 3 hours, depending on if you stop.
Okay. So what was your purpose to come down here?
To get the rest of our stuff out of the trailer.
Okay. So did you, your mom, Okay, did you all live at this address?
Yes.
And is it Birchwood?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the address there?
So I officially moved down here a year ago.
Okay.
Because they had the place, they had the trailer for my mom and Justin. They bought it, I want to say 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I just moved down there like last year, at the end of last year.
Okay.
We decided to move down, and that we were selling the place up north.
Okay. All right. So you lived down here about a year.
Mhm.
Okay. Who all lives in that house?
It was Justin, his daughter Abby, me, my mom, and Alexis.
Okay.
And then his son Mason, who lived there for a while, then moved out, but he was still back and forth.
Is that's the address here on your
Yes,
license?
the 130 Birchwood.
Okay. All right. And you just turned 18.
I turned 18 in
Okay.
February, yeah. And
All
then
right.
that's expired. They had to give me a new one,
Okay.
just hasn't come in yet.
That's fine. Of all the things going on today, I'm not worried about
Yeah.
that, okay? So what time did you get to the house?
About noon, I want to say.
Was anybody there when you got there?
Justin was.
Was anybody else in the house?
No.
Okay. So, you guys are getting stuff out of the house. Is everybody loading stuff? Is your mom just...
No. When we got there, Justin was in the driveway sitting in his truck.
Mm-hmm.
And we went inside, and I was in helping my mom, Billy, get some of her stuff. And then he came in, and I went to get some of my stuff, and that's when he closed both of the doors.
Which doors?
Their bedroom doors.
Okay.
And they were talking, and then they started yelling, and that's when I, knocked on the door and made alert that I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And, he started screaming at her how about just her kids run her life, this and that, and how he needed her to stay so they could talk, but we really couldn't stay because before all this went down, we had 100 other things we had to do in the process of trying to move.
Right.
And, yeah, we were bringing stuff in and out. Me and my sister were loading it, and my mom was in the room, just packing.
Okay. All right. So, when they were talking, you said this is when he's trying to convince her to stay because the reason you're moving out is they broke up.
Yes, it wasn't working. It hasn't been. It's basically a toxic relationship. He's very manipulative, and no one can see it, but I see it. He's put his hands on me before, my sister, and her before.
Okay.
So I don't trust him. I never have.
All right. So based on all that, you hear the arguing. You go let him know, hey, I'm here, and then he starts verbally attacking you.
Yeah, basically.
Arguing.
Yeah,
saying
he was
things,
calling me a
names.
no good cunt, bitch, this and that.
Okay.
High school dropout, failure, just a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay. So what happens then?
And then that's when, my mom she said, they went out, she said, here's my suitcase, and me and my sister loaded it.
Okay.
And then she goes, you and Alexis go get in the truck. So I got in the truck, and I had my door open, the screen door to the house was shut.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking, and I could hear him screaming at her about how, just stuff about me, how I'm a failure, and she's letting some high school dropout control her life, this and that. And he's all mad because she didn't leave. Because I turned 18, so legally I have the right to leave.
Right.
And I told him I couldn't put up with the fighting, and I was leaving. Well, my mom already lost my brother, passed away 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So she went with because she didn't want to lose another kid. So he's all pissed off because she chose her kids over him.
Blaming you then for the situation, and that's why you're breaking up is because of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he's running his mouth.
Yep.
He's saying some nasty things. You're out in the truck and you can hear this.
Yeah.
Where are you at in the truck? Where?
The driver's seat.
Okay. So you're in the driver's seat. Is the door open? Window down?
The door was open and the window was down.
Okay. All right. And then you said the screen door of the house was shut.
Yeah, and
was the entry door
No,
open?
it was open. Yeah, it was open.
Okay. So there's no glass in the screen, so you could hear what was being said. He was speaking that loud.
Yeah, there is screen on the there is glass screen on the door.
Right.
But he's screaming so loud that you can hear him.
All right. So you're hearing what he's saying, and he's just basically blaming you.
Yeah, and I didn't step in I stepped in to make sure I could get my mom out of the house because I wasn't letting anything happen to her. Me, I don't care about me.
Right.
But her, I was getting her out of the house.
Right. We all want to protect our moms.
So I went up the stairs, and that's when she turned her back against him, and she said, well, I'm not fighting, I'm leaving. And I said, keep my name out of your mouth, and leave her name out of your mouth.
Okay. So let me stop you here so I can get a picture of what's going on. So we've got at the door, let's say that's the door of the house. Is he still inside?
Yes.
And your mom is where,
she
on the
was
porch?
just coming out the door.
Okay, so she's in the doorway, and where are you at?
And I'm standing on the front porch.
Okay.
So she opens the door, and I'm standing right there.
Okay.
And she stepped out, and she shut the door, and she put her body against it because he's shoving the door trying to get out after me.
Okay.
The screen door or the door?
The screen door.
Okay.
But he's still chirping
Yep.
at you the whole time,
Yep.
right? Okay. So what happens then? You're at the porch, mom's in between the two of you.
He keeps on nagging at me, and that's when I did go grab the gun first. I grabbed the gun.
So did you have the gun on you when you were up at the
No,
porch?
it was in the truck in the center console.
Mhm.
And I went across the grass and I opened it up and I grabbed the pistol out and I walked up to the thing. And that's when my mom came down. But what she didn't see is he was behind her in the doorway holding a shotgun.
Okay.
And then when she came down, I backed up and I went to get in the truck, and that's when my sister Alexis helped my mom into the passenger side.
Okay.
And the door was still open, but I was just getting out of there. I went to put it in drive because I seen him heading for his tailgate. I don't know what he was doing, pulling another gun out. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So let me back up to before you walk up to that porch where you can hear Justin and your mom in there, or is it just Justin, or is she yelling back? Or
No, she wasn't yelling.
Your mom seems pretty mild to me.
Yeah, because she's trying to be still about the whole
Okay.
situation. She was
All right.
trying to get out.
So he's yelling about you to her.
Mhm.
So you hear her.
Mhm.
So you hear this, and you can't see them at this point, or can you see them in there?
I could see my mom in the doorway,
Okay.
but I couldn't see him
Couldn't
because
see
he
him
was
at that
on. He was just like.
Okay.
Because you went in, here's the hallway, and then there's another door here, and that's the
Mhm.
kitchen. So he's
Okay.
standing right here inside the kitchen, right inside the kitchen where I can't
Okay.
see him, and
So,
she's standing.
so from outside you can't see him yet.
No, but I can
right?
see her.
You can see her,
Yeah.
but you can't see him, but you can still hear him.
Yeah.
And he's just yelling about you, how you're running mom's life.
Yeah.
She's letting you
I was a no
take
good
charge.
cunt, this and that.
Okay. So he's just kind of calling you a bunch of names and letting mom know that
Yeah.
you're not in control, she is, kind of
Yeah.
thing, right? So you are in the truck at this point while you're still hearing this. Is the truck in the driveway or parked on the curb in the street?
Parked on the curb in the street.
All right. So then you grab the pistol from
No,
the console?
before
then?
I grabbed it, I got out of the truck and I went
Okay.
up to get her out of the house.
Okay. All right. So you go up there to get her out of the
Mhm.
house.
And I said, keep my name out of your mouth, and that's when he started shoving on the screen door trying to get out, and then
Okay.
he grabbed his shotgun.
Where was the shotgun kept?
He keeps it in the bedroom, which is right around the corner there.
Right around the corner from
Yep,
the
you
door?
walk right in the door of like the front house, and here's
Mhm.
the washer and dryer, and then there's a doorway right here, and that's their bedroom. And then the
Okay.
doorway on the left is the kitchen.
So is this shotgun kept in a cabinet, in a safe, or anything?
No.
It's just sitting
Yeah.
upright against the wall, or what?
Yeah,
What's it?
it's sitting against the wall or
Okay.
laying on top of whatever, the fridge or whatever.
Do
wherever.
you know what kind of shotgun it is?
I couldn't be able to tell you now.
Is it-
I don't know.
Gray, black, green?
It looks black. I
Black.
don't know exactly what gun. I know he has guns, but I can't tell you exactly what he has
All right.
because I don't know. I've never seen them.
But in the year you live there, they're not secured anywhere. They're just wherever he puts them.
Yeah, they're not like put away in like a gun cabinet or anything. No.
Okay. So when he grabs this shotgun, your mom's facing out, and her
Yeah.
back is to him. Is he holding it?
He's holding it in his hand like this, like I have a gun. You come
Okay.
after me, I'm gonna push you down.
One hand.
Yes.
Did he
but
say anything, or is he just holding it
he's
up?
just holding it, but he's still screaming at me, calling me a bitch and a cunt,
Okay.
egging me on, trying to get me to
Okay.
come at him first.
All right. So one hand on it, and is he like
Pushing
this,
on
or-
the door with the
okay.
other hand.
All right. So one hand on it like this
Mhm.
way, and this hand on it, is it across? The forearm of it? Is it on the
It was on the
pistol grip
forearm.
part? So up on the
Yeah,
forearm
up on
part.
it, yeah.
Is this a pump shotgun? Can
I-
you tell? A single shot? What kind?
I think it was only a single shot.
Okay. So he had to break in half.
Yeah,
to kind
I'm
of load
assuming
one
it
at
was a
time?
shotgun. All I can say is in that moment I seen a gun in his hand. I went and got another gun.
Okay. So you went down off the porch. You go to the truck. Where did you grab the gun from?
The center console, right
Okay.
between the passenger and the.
Do you
driver's
know
side.
which one of the two guns that were in the truck it was?
Nope.
Okay.
My adrenaline, I went black. I just grabbed a gun in it.
Okay.
I
But you
went-
knew there was one in the console, or were they both in the console?
They were both in there because we just got them out of the
Okay.
house.
All right.
We were taking them with
And,
us.
and these are your mom's
Yeah,
pistols,
yep.
but you're just moving up north.
Yeah.
All right, so you grab it, and you go back up to the porch?
Yes, I walked
Where
up.
do you have the gun at this point? You put it in a pocket?
No,
You
I'm
have it out?
holding it like this, my finger off the trigger, just
Okay.
like secured like this.
Okay.
And I walk up, and that's when my mom comes off the porch, and she starts yelling at me, get in the car, I can't lose another kid. And I
Okay.
went and got in the car, and then my sister helped her get in the car. But I still have the pistol sitting like on. I didn't put it away yet because
Okay.
I seen him come out the doorway, and he was coming like he was coming towards me.
Okay.
And that's just when he reached in the back of his pickup and he grabbed that hammer
Okay.
and he put it through my dash, and that's when not the dash, but the windshield.
All right. Well, let me just back up a little bit more. So when you come back and you get the pistol, where's your mom at right now? Is she still in the doorway, or is she coming to the truck?
She was standing on the porch, and then when I grabbed, she knew what I was doing, and that's
Okay.
when she came down and she started coming towards me.
Okay. And then where did you leave the truck then and go back up to the porch?
No, I stayed right there.
You stayed right by the
Mhm.
truck.
And
Okay.
then she said, get in the truck, and I went and got in the truck, and she followed me.
Okay.
And I was sitting in the driver's side, just like this, door open,
Mhm.
and she was holding my hand, trying to get me to stop from shooting. So I went like that with my left hand, and I shot.
Well, I'm gonna slow you down here again. Remember, I'm old, so I gotta take a minute here to catch up. All right. So you come back to the car, or you never leave the car, but you grab the gun.
Mhm.
And Mom knows what you're doing, so she comes away from the house. How far do you think it is from the front door to the truck?
15 steps.
15 steps. Okay.
If that.
All right. So you're back at the driver's side.
Yeah.
Is the driver's side facing the house, or
Yeah,
is it
it's
away
facing the
from
house.
Okay.
Because like he was like, if this was the trailer, we
Mhm.
pulled in like this way, so my
Okay.
driver's side door is facing the front door.
Okay. All right. So there's a clear view. Mom can see you with the gun here
Yeah,
down
she
by
knew,
your side.
she knew exactly where I was going from when I turned
Okay.
around when she knew where I was going.
Okay. So, and you went there because he's holding this shotgun.
Yeah, and I knew I knew he'd do anything. I didn't trust him.
Okay. So you grabbed it out of fear that he might come do
Yes.
something. So you got it. Mom comes out, tells you to get in the truck. You sit in the truck, but the door's still open.
Yeah, I'm
Where
sitting
did you put the pistol?
right on top of the center console. I set it down right on top.
Okay, so right here next to you?
Right next to me.
Okay.
And when I was going, my mom's getting in the truck, and I'm reaching to like shut my door, and this is when the hammer comes through
Okay.
the dash.
So by then your mom is where at here in this
Yeah,
passenger
in the
seat?
passenger seat.
You're closing the door.
Mhm.
You guys are getting ready to leave. He had followed Mom out, or
Yes.
did he come out how far after?
Like right behind her. Like she
Okay.
was coming out when she told me to put the gun down and get back in the truck. So I went to get back in, and my sister Alexis was helping her,
Mhm.
real quick, helped her back inside. Like it was a split second like that.
Okay.
And then he was right behind her coming out the house. And that's why I never put the gun away. I set it right there because I thought he was coming to me.
When he came out after her, did he have the shotgun still?
No.
Okay. Did he have anything else in his hands as he was coming out of the
No.
house? So where did he get the hammer from?
He opened the back of his pickup and pulled out the back of his pickup, his
Okay.
Dodge Ram.
All right. And is this a, I don't know, like a little
It
framing
was-
hammer?
It was like a little hammer. You
Okay.
fucking used to nail nails in
like
the
a
wall.
normal claw
Yeah.
hammer? Or, okay. So
Yeah, it
and
looks
then-
like a claw hammer.
So he takes it and he hits the windshield how many times?
No, he went and he threw it like he was
Oh,
trying to
he
hit me
threw
in
it.
the head.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
he
what.
threw it at the
Yeah,
windshield.
he came in and he
Okay.
went like that and he threw it, and that's when I swung the door open and my mom was holding, my right hand's my dominant
Mhm.
hand, so that's the hand I was holding with the gun.
Okay.
And she was holding it like this, and then my sister was in the back seat and had her arms around my neck trying to secure me, and that's when I grabbed it with my left hand and I went like this,
Okay.
and I shot.
All right. So after he throws the hammer, what did he do?
He turns and he starts like heading towards back into the house.
Did he take off running? Did he walk away?
No, he was moving. Like he doesn't run, but he was
Okay.
like going. Like he wasn't walking. He was.
A quick pace.
Yes.
Okay. So he was headed towards the house. Did he say anything when he threw the hammer?
No.
Did he say anything
Like-
after he threw the hammer?
When he was walking away, he mumbled something. I don't know what he said, and
Okay.
that's when I threw it in drive and I took off because I knew he was going after a shotgun if I fired a shot.
So before you fired the shot, he's already thrown the hammer,
Yes.
right? Did he say anything as he's throwing the hammer?
No.
Did he say anything after he threw the hammer?
I don't know what he said.
So after he threw the hammer, though, he turns around to walk to the house.
Yes.
All right. And that's when Mom's got your right hand, sister's pulling you back.
Like,
You reach over with
Yeah,
your left
so, like-
and grab the pistol?
no, okay, so I'm holding it, he throws the hammer, and right when I seen him grab the hammer
Mm-hmm.
out of his truck, and I thought, he's coming for me. And so he threw the hammer, and my mom, I already had the gun sitting here, so she was already holding me down because she knew he was going after something.
Okay.
And I went like that, and I just shot, and, he threw it, and then quickly turns around, and I shot.
Okay.
And then,
But you had your left hand leaning out because the
Yeah.
door was open?
yeah,
Okay. All right. So if you're parked this way, where's the driveway at? Is it in front of your truck, behind
it's
your
right
truck?
in front of my truck.
Okay. And
Right there.
his car is parked
Yep,
about right here?
Yep, his pickup's right
Okay.
there.
So he grabbed it and he throws it this way.
No, yeah, he walked right up to it, right in front of my door. Like, my
Okay.
door's open, he's standing right there. Like, it
Okay.
wasn't he wasn't far away, he was right there. And he went like that, and he threw it. And
Threw it at the windshield
Yep.
right there and hit it. Okay. All right. But your door was still open at this point, or was
Yes,
your door
because I
closed?
was going like this to close it, and then, you know, the hammer comes at me, and I just,
Okay.
you know, I let go of the door, and I go for the gun.
Okay. So when he grabs the hammer and throws it, that's when you grab it. You end up having to get it with your left, because mom's got you right, and sister's trying to pull you back.
She has her arms like
Okay.
this, and she was holding my, like,
All right.
around my neck.
Okay. So then that's when you grab it, and he's walking away. How far away is he from you when you squeeze off that round?
5 steps.
5 steps. So he, this distance, or?
Just about, yeah.
Okay.
I want to say from to right to that
To
wall.
the wall?
Yeah, he's standing
Right.
at that wall, I'm right here.
Okay.
And then the shot missed him by, like, that. I seen it hit the ground
Okay.
right next to him. And I can tell you what, the only reason it did miss is because it wasn't my dominant hand.
Okay. So you were aiming for him.
Yeah, I was aiming for him.
Okay. And it hit the ground, or did it hit the house?
It hit the ground.
Okay. How many rounds did you fire?
Just one.
Okay. Did the gun?
But there was another round. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will find, you know, you go there because there's a shooting, but there's when I grabbed the gun, you know, instinct, I just cocked it.
Mm-hmm.
So there is another round that's not
Okay.
shot that's probably laying
All right.
there.
So there was already a round in the chamber, but to
Yep.
make it go when you first grabbed
make
it, to make
sure,
sure
yeah.
it was loaded, right?
Basically,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay, so he's about, I don't know, what would you say this
To that
is,
wall.
like 6
Yeah.
to 8 feet away, and because it was your non-dominant hand and people are pulling on you, you missed.
Yeah.
But you were going to shoot him.
Yeah, I was aiming to hit, not to kill him, but
Okay.
to wound, and I was aiming.
Okay, what were you aiming for?
The back of his leg, or even the side right here, right in the back.
All right. When he's walking away, did it ever occur to you just to put the car in drive and leave?
No. It did at first, but then, like, I was trying to leave, and then he threw the hammer. That's what I was
Okay.
trying to do.
So when he threw the hammer, though, and he walks away, and he's away from you, going towards the house, what stopped you from putting it in the drive and hitting the gas and getting the hell out of there?
The fact that I knew he'd get that gun, he'd come find my family and kill every one of us, because he said he'd do it.
Okay. When did he make threats like this before?
Like, okay, so my brother passed in 2021. About a month after he passed, there was an altercation with my sister, and he ended up, you know, beat the crap out of her. And then me and him got into it, and he said he'd kill us, this and that, and then, you know, they got back together or whatever, but he's always made threats, and there's stuff he said to her that she hasn't said to me.
Has anybody ever filed a police report on this guy before? Has he been prosecuted for anything with you guys before?
No.
Okay. All right. So you were worried that had you not shot him, he would have gone in there and got that shotgun and come after you.
I wasn't worried about me. He could kill me. I was worried
after
about
your
my mom.
family.
Yeah.
Okay. So why not, like I said, put it in drive away, and tell the police that, hey, he's coming after us with a shotgun.
And I didn't trust it. I wanted to make sure he was I wanted him hurt. I wanted him fucking hurt bad.
Okay. Well, if you hurt him, he could still come, right?
Yeah.
So were you thinking that you were going to kill him?
Yeah. I would say deep down I did want to kill him, but I wasn't aiming to kill him.
Okay.
But did I want to? Yes.
Yeah. But you were hoping to actually hit him in the leg or
Yes.
somewhere else, non-fatal.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't be hurt if he did die.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
Okay. All right. You got anything right now?
You made a comment about saying to him that you would put a bullet in between his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Was that before or after he grabbed the shotgun?
That was before. He was holding a shotgun. And okay, so he came out, and he was shoving the door, and he goes, come on, I'll take you down, I'll knock you out and fucking put you in your place. And that's when I said, come after me or my family, I'll put a bullet right between your eyes.
Okay.
And then he turned around, and that's when I seen the shotgun, and that's when I backed up.
That's when he went to get the shotgun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But these threats he's made to you guys before, has it always been face-to-face where he's told you this stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's given me a black eye before. He's given my sister a concussion. He's kicked the bathroom door in multiple times.
Okay. So he's not only verbally but has been physically abusive
Yes.
before. Okay. But no one's ever called the cops and filed reports or had him arrested or anything. Okay. Do you know if anybody else has ever filed anything on him before?
I know he has a felony for I can't tell you what. But honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of none of my family really trusted him when they met him. He was in He just disappeared, then reappeared, then he disappeared and come back. But he's, from what we've known, he's lived in like 6 different states.
Okay.
And
How about you? You're no probation, no parole? No, I mean, obviously you just turned 18,
Yeah,
so
no.
parole not. And you've never been prosecuted for anything before? You have no criminal history?
just a public fighting ticket, but other than that, no.
Okay. Where was that at?
Mason,
Okay.
about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like 9th grade.
All right. So nothing major
Yeah,
in your
nothing, like,
history,
major.
right? Okay. All right. Have you ever taken any CPL, the concealed pistol classes or anything like that?
No, I did hunter safety,
Okay. All right. And they taught you that when you point the gun at something,
but yeah.
it's gonna. I mean, they tell you.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, I've
When you
hunted
point
my
the
whole
gun
life,
at-
but yeah, I know what a gun will
Yeah.
do. I've hunted my whole life.
Okay.
And
So when you point the gun at it, there's a chance you're gonna kill
I
it.
knew exactly what I was doing, yeah.
Okay. All right. And hindsight, do you still wish it happened this way, or do you think that it would have been better off just to drive away?
No, I still wish I would have hit him.
You still wish you would
Yeah.
have hit him? Okay. All right. Do you have any questions for me right now?
Just if I can see my mom.
Okay. Well, your mom was going to go to the gas station, use the bathroom, and maybe get something to drink, and then she was going to be down in the lobby. Okay. So I'm going to find out, because we didn't go to the house. I'm going to find out what's going on there and what's going to happen.
Say, because he will take off. He will run.
He will?
He will run.
Okay.
His ex-wife, when he left, he took off and then drained all her bank accounts and just disappeared. So he will run.
All right.
That's why I kept asking, is Justin did he get caught? Is he arrested? Because he will run.
Okay. Before you shot, did you mention anything about, like, that's my personal property or anything to him? That's my property when he threw the hammer?
Yeah, I said that's
Okay.
my property.
Okay.
Because they did, they are both, him and my mom, Justin and Billy, are both signed, like, did the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And they split 2 days ago when they officially decided they were splitting.
Mm-hmm.
We went up north and she paid off my truck and he's supposed to sign the title.
Okay.
Because she paid it off because it's my truck, but he sold my old truck to get that truck.
Okay. All right, so you have an interest in the vehicle. Okay. All right, you got anything else right now? Okay. Let me reach out to the other guys and see where we're at with this. Okay, just sit tight, and we'll also make sure that you see your mom downstairs.
All right.
Okay. All right. Just real quick, I got a couple more questions for you. A couple housekeeping things first, real quick, though. What is your phone number? And you're moving to the same address as your mom? So, you said you saw the ground, or the bullet hit the ground.
I seen dirt, I seen dirt like fly, when you hit
Okay.
the ground, dirt come up.
All right.
That's what I seen. I'm not sure. It
Okay.
could have bounced, hit something, then hit something else. I don't know.
Was your hand pointed down? Were you kind of pointed up? Were you
I was
straight
pointed
out?
right towards, like, his leg, like, right, kind of like where his butt's at, right here on his hip, is where I was pointed.
Okay.
And then with them, grabbing at me and stuff, when I fired, my hand goes,
Okay.
whether it went up, so I don't know.
All right.
That was adrenaline going, it's just...
Okay. But, so do you see how this, that pointing a gun at somebody, when you point it at them, you could kill him. I know he sounds like he's a jackass to you, you got this history, but he's walking away is where we have the issue. Doesn't have anything in his hand, and you could have left. You see where the problem is here now.
Yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew that was going to be a problem.
All right. So at this point, we're going to place you under arrest. Okay, you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to at least spend the evening in the county jail. You'll be arraigned tomorrow, or we'll try and make this happen tomorrow. I can't guarantee it, but that's usually what happens. And then you'll go in front of the judge, things like that. Okay. So you will be here at least tonight, maybe part of tomorrow. The charges are going to be assault with intent to murder, felony firearm, because you used a firearm to commit the felony, and then you have concealed pistol violations with the loaded gun in the car with nobody having a permit, and then, driving away. Okay, so do you understand all those?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else that we need to know about what happened here today?
Other than they had no part in it, it was just on me. My mom, my sister, no part in it.
Okay. All right. I totally appreciate your honesty, and I think that's going to go a long way for you.
I mean, yeah, the only reason I left, like, I would have stayed there and waited for the cops, but I didn't trust it.
Okay. Didn't trust us, or
No,
didn't trust him?
I knew,
Okay.
like, I heard a shot. I knew he's not, like, that's not him.
Okay.
Someone fires at him, he's going right back. So I knew.
But prior to firing at him,
Yeah,
I
I know.
wish you would
he
have
was,
just drove away
yeah.
and called us and let us deal with it. Okay. That's what I wish would have happened here, so that you wouldn't be in this situation. But here we are. Okay. So I'm going to have one of these deputies. They're going to take you to the jail. Okay. I am going to go down and tell your mom what's going on. All right. So she will know where you're going to be.
Do I get to see her at all before? Or?
No.
Okay.
No, we're going to take you right to the jail. After that, once they get you booked in, you'll be able to call her. They'll explain the process better back there, okay? But I'm going to go get the deputy that brought you in here, okay? So just sit tight.
You don't have anything on you, right?
I have a vape in my left pocket, back pocket.
Okay, that's fine. Nothing other than that. No,
No,
knives, weapons.
No weapons, nothing on me.
Crazy.
No.
Okay. I just we tell everybody that
No,
just to make sure
yep,
because
I
you don't
get
want
it.
to get in more trouble.
Yep.
Once you bring that stuff in there, it's
Yep.
different. So. All right.
Hi,
That's good.
just
Thank you.
stand up for me, and I'll put your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers like you're praying for me, please. Other way.